Hello again. And in the previous video, we talked about how the perfect candidate syndrome is very detrimental to hiring. So continuing on those lines for the second video on hiring insights, here I want to speak about the specific industry or the specific education bias, okay? Again, this is best illustrated with an example. So one consulting firm, for their healthcare division, they were looking for an engagement manager, okay? Now the engagement manager is a very social position. So what I mean by social is more emphasis is given to client relationship management, because a consulting firm has multiple clients and the engagement managers, they are responsible for ensuring smooth communication and rapport and to make sure that the clients are happy and gaining feedback. So the job description for this role, because it was for their healthcare division, they said that they needed a biomedical engineer who knows who's a subject expert on pacemakers and biotechnology, etc. And they also needed to have some pharmaceutical sciences experience. Now, this doesn't make sense because either someone graduates from pharmacology or pharmaceutical science, or someone graduates from biomedical engineering with specific concentration on things like medical instrumentations or imaging equipments. But in this job description, it specified that they need to have a biotechnology background, a pharmaceutical background, a medical instrumentation background. This is insignificant for the engagement manager's role. Now, if you take me, I would hire a very good car salesman for this role, because it's really not about the technical qualifications. Because someone who sells cars, irrespective of who the customer is and what features the car has, they are masters of human psychology, the exceptional car salesmen. So it is a friendship game. It is how you cut the cord with the other person, how your feelings are harmonized, making the potential customer or the client very comfortable, giving a sense of trust in them. So for an engagement manager's role, that level of trust, establishing trust, the communication skills, making the clients comfortable in working with you, that matters more. Because ideally, you don't have to be a technical expert for this position. Because in the real-time work field, right, you're going to work with a sales team, a pre-sales team, and the research delivery team. So even if the engagement manager is not an expert, for any potential client communication, they can always bring the subject expert into the call. But what happens is, because there is so much emphasis on the candidate should come from this industry, this sub-industry, they should have this subject expertise. What happens is, for a position like I was talking about right now, the social skill is of utmost importance than anything else. But as a result of so many complications, of so many specific requirements, good candidates are lost, right? So I think it's high time, because smart recruiters, especially the headhunting firms that are so popular, that many big companies throw loads of money on, this is what they do. They don't care about the job descriptions or requirements specified by the company. These headhunting firms are masters of understanding human psychology, so they know that this candidate is skilled, he's very social, so he's going to do good in the engagement manager's profile. This candidate is a subject expert in, copper or any other commodity, so they will be ideal in working independently without any team interaction. So there is, unfortunately, the human element is missing in modern recruitment. I strongly feel that we need to humanize recruitment, humanize talent sourcing, and not rely entirely on technology. See, right now there's so many technological solutions that applicant tracking systems are offering, saying you give us your job description and our magical algorithms will do this and that and get you the dream candidate. It's all a facade, I'm sorry to say this. Because if these technological solutions are doing their magical work, then why aren't positions being filled? If you're a hiring manager or a recruiter viewing this video, you know exactly what I mean. So, don't kick your leg. It's high time we humanize recruitment and not let biases like specific industries or specific education lose out on good candidates. So what I'm trying to emphasize is there is no substitute for in-person interaction between the recruiter and the potential candidate. I apologize for being redundant and repeating this like a tape recorder each time, but I hope you realize the value and the essence of what I'm trying to convey. All right? Thank you.